Hey everybody, guess what I got today? I got the accessories that I mentioned before that I was going to review for the DJI Spark, and these are what I got. So we'll start off with landing gear. No other real description on the box. Give you a real quick glimpse here. They just clip onto the end. I wanted this, they're not red, actually I got gray, but I prefer this kind instead of the ones that are basically a giant U shape. Look like football goalposts. They go between the legs on the sides. I preferred to have individuals. Just my preference. I also got the camera cover. This is used not for in-flight, but this is for storage. And the well, I guess you call it the Sunhood flare cover, whatever you want to call it. I have not opened any of these up yet, so I'm not really sure if what's in there is damaged, what they look like, or anything else, other than what I've seen on the listings when I bought them. So let's tear into. We'll do the lens hood here, and this one is supposed to be able to be used in flight. That's the idea. Nice packaging, sort of, I guess. Okay. Wow, much smaller than I'd expected. So basically, this just clips in with a clip here. Let's go ahead and mount this real quick. So this is supposed to, I believe, you can tell this slot down here fits right in here against this ridge, and then right up, I don't know if you can see this or not, probably not in the camera view, but there's a little notch just above the gimbal where this clips into. So basically, we just need to put it on bottom first down here, actually so you can see it. So the bottom part goes on first, and like that, and the top part till it clips in. I'll push this on a little bit better. Alright, so that is the lens hood, which is supposed to reduce glare, and I will show you that within this, I can't obviously move it too well by hand, but supposedly in here there's room for the gimbal to move around, so we're going to test that out real quick. Let me power it on. Let's hold it level. Alright, there's the gimbal. And not the greatest range of movement, to be honest. It feels like up here in the top it's getting hung up, but obviously it's got full range this way. It just doesn't seem to have the tilt that it should going that direction. It seems to be a little off. And I'll show you because, let's see if I can get this out. There we go. This would be the normal tilt. See how much farther that goes? I'm not getting a lot of tilt that direction. So I may need to adjust something here because I seem to be losing a little bit of tilt on the side. I can go a fair amount this way, but I can't really tilt any more that direction. That's kind of messed up. But if we put this on, and stick this on here. Okay. Going the right way. I don't get much tilt in either direction. So this is probably not a real good buy, and for what little it protects, it may be good for sport mode, where your gimbal really doesn't move, but it's not really going to be good for regular mode, seeing as when you turn left to right, you're going to get camera tilt because something inside of here is not big enough. It's stopping the gimbal from moving in an appropriate amount. Which, that kind of sucks. I was really kind of hoping this would work a little better. But, alright. So that's that one. There we go. I seem to have my tilt back now. For the most part. See, that seems to tilt over. That tilts over. Okay, seems we're back. Okay. So next is the storage hood here. And this basically just clips onto the front, or pushes on, I guess, and protects it in storage so the gimbal can't be knocked around. Again, same type of packaging. And this is all from, by the way, Sunny Life. I believe I got mine on eBay. Let's have a look here. That looks pretty good. It's very clear, looks well made. Here's the clip on the inside. Covers the sensors and the gimbal. So how this goes on is literally just kind of line it up here, see from the side, and it should basically self-center. You don't want your gimbal, you know, facing down when you put it on. So just kind of level it out, and all you have to do is press it on. Now it doesn't click in quite as hard, so to get it off, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so you just pull a little bit on it. Okay, so it has a very light clip. You get it off, just pull off like that. So that's not bad. And actually for the rest of the video I'm going to leave it on just to help protect the gimbal while we're here. So, last one is the landing gear. So they clip on sort of the same way that the prop guards do. Grab a knife here and open this up. Okay, so let's see what we got in here. Very nice packaging. Very nice. Quality build material looks like. Heck, even the packaging is really nice. Okay. Nice sturdy foam, although it seems a little bit overkill for these little plastic guys, but you know, quality is always a good thing. Okay. So, we have A and B. And then we have, again, A and B here. So how these are going to go on, this is B. B does not go there. How about B go here? Nope. Okay. So B goes on the props without the circles on them. So you literally just stick them on here like this. Up, another in, and then you just, let me get you a good shot here, twist them around that way until they're on. Feels like decent installation here. Maybe it could be a little bit better, it could be improved, but it's not bad. So obviously the next B is going to go back here, which is this one. So again, get you a good angle, set it over, and twist on. That one's on A. Obviously, you just set them on this way until they kind of click to the uppermost part. And then twist it on. And the last one, I just put on here. and then twist over until they lock in place. And now you have raised landing gear. So let me pull this out real quick and show you that we do have quite a bit of raise here. And I'm going to go through real quick, pull out my tape measure, and measure how high off the ground that actually is extra. So let me get a good angle here. So we are at about, well, that's just a little over a ½ an inch extra off of the ground. It's not a whole lot, but it does keep the sensors and everything on the bottom from setting on rocks or grass or whatever else. I'm not sure how well this would work for palm land. Let me go stick this back in the tripod here. It's giving me some grief. Okay. So I guess if you're really skilled, you could you could try to land on the landing gear. But I do feel like if you're going to palm land with this, it does help that if it lands and it's kind of windy, that it won't just as easily brush off to the side, to kind of hold it in your hand. So actually, that's not too bad. I kind of like that, and I like the increased stance. That's definitely a good thing. So my recommendations on these three, I would say the landing gear is definitely a yes. The gimbal storage protector for during transport, that is definitely a yes. However, this Sunhood lens hood thing, I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I'm gonna work with this a little bit, see if I can figure out what part of it needs to be modified, if it's even possible, to allow for full movement of the gimbal. But up and down works, as you would expect. It's just the tip doesn't seem to work enough. It ends up at a very slight angle, but nothing compared to what it should be. So if you're flying in normal mode, you're not going to get that smooth footage if you decide to go full tilt to the left or the right, which is unfortunate because I kind of like having an in-flight guard over my gimbal. That would be preferable, but in this case, that's a no-go. So I'm going to say with this guy, nope. But these two, they're great. Now I'll tell you, in the next video, this is going to be interesting because I had to order a new case for my Spark because my old one, and I'll show you that right here, my old case here just didn't seem to be enough. It was nice. I like the inserts and everything. It holds everything for the most part, but it does not hold my prop guards. It didn't have room for my new accessories, my cover. None of that was going to fit in here. So I actually upgraded to a new one, and I will review that in another video. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see me review something else. Maybe you'd like to send me something to review. Who knows? I'll put it up. In the meantime, hope you like it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.